Viewers, welcome back to another episode of Wenger Out. It's me, Dr. FM, and today we have a game against Chelsea in the Community Shield coming up. Before we get there, what I thought we'd do is look through some of the social groups, the happiness, the overview, and then go through some tactics as well, and talk about how our squad's looking right now. So currently, in our hierarchy, I, the manager, am top of it. Imagine if you weren't ever top of it. Imagine if at some point you just dropped down. I mean, March. We'll wait until March. So Pierre Mertesacker, Lauren Koscielny and Olivier Giroud, they are the top three team leaders with this side. Little bit surprised that Giroud's there, but I think because a few players have left the team, maybe they've replaced him. I think he may have replaced someone like Alexis Sanchez, who was up there to begin with. Then we've got Petr Cech, Aaron Ramsey, Jack Wilshere, and Monreal. All of those guys have been there for an awful long time. And then we've got a set of influential players that you can read yourself. And then just other players that just exist within the universe of Arsenal Football Club. So this is our sort of our first team. As it stands right now, we've got some of those fringe players. Hopefully, the players like Seri will develop into more influential players as time goes by. Same for Kolasinac as well. I hope those players move a little bit into the squad and get into some social groups. And speaking of social groups, you can see that Gay and Seri, neither of them are in a social group right now. Neither's Kolasinac, neither's Carmona. We'll leave it. You've got obviously Benteke and Xhaka can both speak French, who share similar levels of professionalism. So they're a little group in secondary social group B. Secondary social group B, that's easy to say, isn't it? Your core social groups actually got quite a lot of players in it, and nice for me, Dembele and René Adelaide, they're both in there already, or just been called up to the first team, Adelaide, and then obviously Dembele has been signed, but they're already in the core social group. And then you've got the secondary group, mainly made up of sort of English and Welsh players. I think Aaron Ramsey's in there. Bellerin's obviously been at the club a long time, very good English. So I think that's probably why he goes into that group. Interestingly, none of the English players are in the top lot. Curious. Ooh, what does it all mean? Got a little Brexit going on. I mean, happiness-wise, so far, everyone's relatively happy. Although, if you look at management, you can see that Callum Chambers, unhappy. He's worried about the amount of competition at centre-back. Now, I actually think Callum Chambers, and I had this conversation with someone in the comment section on the last video, I think, given a bit of time, he's 22, right? If you give him a season of playing some football for you, I think within a year, he could be one of the top players in our team, at least at centre-back. When Pierre Mertesacker leaves, he's the perfect replacement, I think, to be our sort of third, fourth choice centre-back. And the same goes for Rob Holding, who obviously plays in a similar position, or the same position as Chambers. Everyone else, though, seems relatively happy. Overall happiness is slightly happy. I mean, last time you met us, we were beaten by Bayern, so it's not too surprising. And then there's the overview. If anyone wants to pause and see what's going on with that, you're more than welcome to. What's going to happen now, though, is we're going to go straight into our must respond tab, and we've got a pre-match tactical briefing reminder. God, shouldn't have been that shocked. You can see our strengths and weaknesses. We've created a bit of a, well, I'll leave you to decide what shape that is. All right, so let's handle this briefing. Then you can skip the briefings, you can allow your assistant to do it, but I think for this first one of the season, for the Community Shield, for a game against a local rival as well, at Wembley Stadium, let's see how we get on. So you can see, we've got the preliminary match squad. That's the team that I've already set out to play the game next time. I've actually changed Gay to a box-to-box midfielder. I'll get that eventually. Box-to-box midfielder. We're playing Xhaka slightly deeper, Kolasinac and Bellerin. I'm going to drop them back for now. I think against a team like Chelsea, I've got decent wingers. I'm thinking about Hazard, Pedro, etc. I don't want to be exploited in the same way we were in the friendly. It's Bayern. The Bayern friendly, actually, hopefully, will mean something. And up front as well, Giroud and Lacazette have switched places. Giroud's left-footed, so I figure I might as well put him on that side. Everything else, though, team-wise, does remain the same. And let's go into this team talk. Talk to team, this says. Now, instruction-wise, I'm going for work ball into the box, look for the overlap, close down much more, and to get stuck in. I could have things like retain possession, but actually, I want to sort of go away from that a little bit. I think that's sort of the mould that Arsene Wenger built at Arsenal. And while at a certain time when they had very good footballers, it worked really well. And they had a system, they played beautiful football. The Invincibles, obviously, you'll all remember. But I want to kind of step away from that a little bit and go to, or not that so much, but what it became. I want to step away from it and develop my own style. And that to be sort of a pressing, counter-attacking style that hopefully we can perfect throughout this season and be that sort of team that even against the better sides, we can allow teams onto us and then hit them on the break with some pace. Like Lacazette hopefully will be at the forefront of that, as well as our two very athletic central midfielders. So now match plans is something I think is, you should all have a look at it at least and see what you make of it. You now get to create instructions based upon what's happening at the point in the game. So for example, if you're winning by plus, etc, etc. So I'm going to say if at any point we're losing by a goal, we're going to switch from counter to standard. I think that's what we're not already on. So I think that's what would happen now. Yeah, because we're starting out on counter-attack, but we'll switch to standard if we go a goal behind. If, though, and I'm going to, this might seem like a strange thing to do, but if we're winning by at least a goal, I want to go more attacking. I want to then try and make them pay for that and see how we get on. Obviously, we can change these if absolutely need to be, absolutely necessary. But yeah, I want to go slightly more structured at that point and attack their goal. So 2 little instructions there, depending on if we're losing or we're winning, and hopefully they'll come good eventually, maybe. You've also got your stat pack, which is only available for league games. Thanks very much, game. Lots of things only available for league games, apparently. Right, let's get into this game then. We've talked through a few things. The team has changed slightly since that Bayern game, but this is our first proper game of the season. Now, did we change the captain? I might give Jack Wilshere the captaincy, which might seem crazy, but I mean, I'm going to warn Mertesacker about losing the captaincy. Would he be sad about that, though? Because he's at the top of the tree. I'm going to say I'm just planning on removing you. Sorry, boss, I think you're wrong. I still believe I'm the best person for the job. I'm sorry, I really think it's time to give someone else a chance, see how they handle the pressure and extra responsibility. That's what I'm going to say. Fair enough, I'm ready to stand down for the good of the team. Thank you, Pierre. You didn't really have a choice. Right, then, we're going to put Jack Wilshere. He's not got as like basically. There's not many leaders at Arsenal. I should have bought a leader. There's still time to buy a leader in the 6th of August. Don't stop asking me questions about the bloody captaincy. Right then, we've gone through it. That's the team. You can see the chemistry between players as well. If you hover over the chem lines, it does say what's going on within them. Mustafi and Koscielny are an untested partnership, having not played together for significant periods of time. However, both players are perfectly suited to their respective roles. I assume that the same applies, yeah, to all the other triangles. 2 little triangles here. Let's see if they work out well for me. I've got a temptation. Oh, no. Okay, maybe another game. I'm just going to give you my thoughts, though. I might switch Gay and Xhaka around at some point, play Xhaka in a playmaker role here, and have him ball winning, but I don't know yet. We're too early to say, really. Okay, there are the teams. If you want my thoughts on faces and badges, refer back to the previous video. I do like this. The fact they're warming up behind. I mean, I'm on board. Some of the overlapping is a bit of an issue, but I mean, it's a beta. We're at the beta stage right now. Go out there and impress me. That's not gone well. Defensively, let's say I'm expecting some solid defensive work. Midfield, I'm going to passionately say I have faith in you to go out there and make the difference. Oh, 2 of them loved it. And then attacking, I mean, can we swerve Lacazette? Aggressive, I'm expecting to see some quality finishing. He's like, yeah, all right then, boss, I'll do it. Excellent. Right, to the tunnel we go. We've got, oh, there's a press conference screen. That's quite nice. It's a special day. I can't wait to get started this wonderful job. There we are. Then I've answered some questions. And here we are, straight into the game. No messing about. And let's see how we go. Then I'm quite excited, if you don't mind me saying so. Right, here we are. It's the Community Shield at Wembley Stadium. And they've got Jordi Alba. Okay, sorry? Chelsea have seemingly signed Jordi Alba. So, well, he's good, isn't he? That's annoying. All right, half an hour in. And we've seen nothing, have we? We've seen literally nothing happen. The game is flying. Have I got highlights on? I have. Nothing's going on. That's half time. Right then, it's been thrilling. We've not had a shot on target so far in the game, whereas Chelsea have dominated, but we've seen very little. Lots of lost possession in central areas of the middle third of the pitch. Right, so that's not good, obviously. Lacazette's had little to no chances. Bellerin's doing well with his tackling. And we struggled for possession in the opposition's half. Interesting. Right, you know that switch I talked about earlier on? We're going to do it now. Right, so Gue's going to become the ball winner in there, and then we're going to switch him up to playmake. So Xhaka is now going to be slightly further ahead with the likes of Ozil, playmaking, hopefully. Let's see if it pays off. I should note as well, I won't change it now, but I'm training another tactic for when we use our young wingers, so just in case anyone was wondering. Right, let's get in for the team talk. I'm happy... Slow down, Ben. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. You've created little to nothing so far. Everyone seems fired up. We'll leave it there. Get out there and do something else. Sure as my camera angle was wrong. That's annoying me. Okay, free kick. Seti, 25 yards out. Shot comes in, and it just goes over the bar, but a nice early chance from us. I mean, funny is that we've seen some action in the second half, which is nice. Gary Cahill's picked up a yellow card, and another highlight. I mean, it's exciting times here. As what? Jordi Alba, is it? Oh, it's his debut for Chelsea. And number 12, Jordi Alba. The referee's coming over. What card's he got in his pocket? Is it a red one? It's a red one. He's gone. Jordi Alba is off. I don't know what's going on my screen, but there we are. Jordi Alba's gone, and now we've got to think about this. What system does Chelsea play? We need to find something out here. Okay, so Chelsea are now reverting to this. Marcus Alonso's come on, and they've taken the man from in behind Morata. I've just found the stats page at long last. Right, you can see this. This is one of my favourite new screens on the game this year. You can see the percentage of passes completed as it's going on this Arsenal stats screen, you can do the same for Chelsea. So you can maybe spot out the weak points of where possession's been lost. Kante's got the lowest for them, apart from Christensen, who's a centre-back, so it's slightly different. But yeah, for us, so far, Seri's pass completion, 75%, not the best. So with that knowledge now, we're going to bring on Aaron Ramsey to replace him. Now, Ramsey's a slightly different player to Seri, but can play a similar job, so we're going to keep him out there doing just what Seri was doing, but hopefully we'll keep the ball slightly better now, as there's a free kick for us. Seri's going to take it. We've got some big men in the middle too. Seri's ball's lofted in. Gaze gets up, and it's Courtois to make the save. But Chelsea down to 10. First trophy of the series, I think so. Yes, I will confirm the sub. You get a chance to cancel subs now, depending on what happens within the highlight, which is a really nice little feature that they've added. Before, sometimes you get trapped in it. As Olivier Giroud steps up, well, Courtois dives like a maniac, and doesn't quite get there. 75 minutes gone. Can we find a winner in the game? I mean, come on, we're up here. Koscielny, great tackle on Michy. Ramsey laid it off to Mesut Ozil, who's playing a little bit too deep for my liking, for must say, but I've given him kind of a free role within this Arsenal team to do as he pleases, which might actually be a mistake when you think about Ozil at Arsenal. On the ball, though, you can see our fullbacks do push up a little bit too, as the ball comes out to Bellerin on this side. Back into Aaron Ramsey, whose pass is good into the feet of Lacazette. He's got Bellerin on this right side, but we're switching it across the other way as Gay gives it out to Kolasinac. Plays it into the middle. Lacazette's there. It's a first-time finish. Is he onside? I'm not sure he was, but let's see. It's there. Lacazette. It's been disallowed. He was offside. I was getting so excited. And now it's a corner. It's a corner kick. Sorry, a free kick. David Luiz gets up. Oh, it hits the crossbar. And Kolasinac clears just about. Giroud finds it. Could this be a counter-attack? A ball switched over towards Lacazette, and he's got men running forward. We're getting forward in numbers. Tackle comes in from Marcus Alonso. Bellerin could have maybe gone for that. And Alonso tidies up. 5 minutes to go. The tension here is increasing. Oh, for God's sake, Hector! I was getting so happy about having more players than them, and now look what's happened. Hector Bellerin sent off, and that is a bit of a problem. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Giroud off on this occasion, put Chambers at right back. I'm also going to bring Dembele on for Lacazette and play him as an advanced forward. Maybe even push Gay into the centre and play that for now. Yeah, we will do. Kind of wish I could twist this for next year, just so you know, Football Manager. Confirm the tactics. There we go. Everything's shuffling, and it looks as if now. I don't think there's extra time. We go straight to pens, and I've just taken 2 strikers off. That's not a smart decision. Right, we have some players here that should connect well with the ball, and here we go then. Here we go. Right, we'll put the director cam on for this one. See what we're given, and yes, it's a penalty shootout to kick things off for our league campaign, or our sort of competitive campaign. Xhaka steps up, smashes his penalty straight down the middle. And now it says Fabregas, former Arsenal Hall of Famer, sort of, stepping up for Chelsea. Oh, it's a good pen. I don't love this view. I'm going to have to change this. It's annoying me. We're going to go with vertical scrolling, zoomed. David Luiz steps up, and David Luiz converts as well. Aaron Ramsey for Arsenal. So far, it's going all right. Aaron Ramsey, do not let me down. You were brought on to win this game, and Mesut Ozil. Hang on, what? Oh, it's this new system. I'm so confused. What on earth is going on then? Oh, it's at the top here. So Arsenal. Oh my God, I was getting well baffled. Ozil steps up. He's missed as well. It's over. If Chelsea win this or score this, it's the new system. Well, I've been befuddled by a Swedish prop group. Batshuayi, oh, he's blazed it over. All hope is not lost. Now, if Marcus Alonso misses this, then that stands in our favour. Come on, Marcus Alonso, just hit the post or something. Alonso, he slots home. Now we have to score. Now the pressure's on. Oh, heavens above. Okay, here we go. Pressure's on. Ben took off his 2 strikers before the shootout. Well done, you. Here we are. Who's taking it? Who's stepping up? They're delaying it. Okay, well, the pressure, the tension. It's Dembele, the new man. He's stepping up for his kick. Is he going to score? He has to score, otherwise we've got a problem, really. Dembele to take then, against Courtois. Dembele! Oh, look at them. Oh, look at them. Loving it. Look at them with all the bloody confetti. Oh, it makes me sick in my mouth. Look at it. Oh, look at this little podium they've got. Oh, as they traipse off with the trophy in hand. That could have been me, but it's not. It was them. Well, there we are then. It's a good start to the season, isn't it? I'm very happy the way things are going, lads. Keep it up. What have I said that for? I mean, to be fair, over 90 minutes, we've drawn with Chelsea. They did go down to 10 men for it. Oh, God, the more I think about it. Right then, that is going to bring us to the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed it, do leave a like. I just got the clean sheet achievement, so I think I'm the real winner. Thanks, Steam. But no, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. There'll be one of these out every single day at 5 PM. Keep an eye out for it, as well as checking out my Ajax save, as well as other Football Manager content across the channel. We love with care from Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.